Hi guys, I'm Glenyce Hughes and I get to travel this beautiful planet of ours, facilitating people on creating their dreams come true. How did I get so lucky? Now, one of the things that you may not know about me, not that I try to keep it a secret, it just depends on your interaction with me. I am awkward as fuck. If I don't know you, if I'm in a social situation, basically, if I'm in a social situation where I'm not on the stage, where I'm not talking to the group of people, where I'm not leading it, I don't actually really know how to be. And I know that sounds silly and ridiculous, and it's, you know what, it's true. Now, I'll give you an example. The other night, I was at the VIP room right before we met Oprah, which I will be having more information about. I'm actually going to do this week coming up radio show all about it. But this week I wanted to talk about this on the video because to me it's a big piece for a lot of people. So I'm in the VIP room. My sweet friend Carrie was with me. So I don't know if you do this, but if you're with somebody, you're less likely to be, I don't know, talking to anybody except who you are with. She went to the washroom. I was on my phone, scrolling Facebook or something, irrelevant. And I remembered from the week previous, I had went to, it was called Women Empowering Women. It was basically a networking evening and there were speakers. And I remember the main speaker, it just popped into my head as I'm scrolling through Facebook. And she said, you know how when you're in a public situation, like you're in an elevator, you're a group of people that you don't know. She said, nowadays what we do is we go to our phone instead of connecting with those around us. And as I'm scrolling, and I hear this come in, I'm like, Glenyce, put your phone away. Put your phone away. And all I have is this like energy of like, no, don't make me do it. Don't make me talk to people I don't know. I don't know what to say. Anyway, I put my phone away. There just so happened to be a lovely woman come and sit just one seat away from me. And I thought, okay, I've put my phone away. I'm going to interact. I'm going to do this thing. Remember that awkward as fuck piece? It's coming. So this lovely woman has her snacks. There was hors d'oeuvres at the VIP room. She has her snacks, and I can clearly see on her plate, she has not eaten the pulled pork. Okay, I can see that she's had some of the other stuff, but she has not touched the pulled pork. What do I say? I say, hey, how's the pulled pork? And please no, I just laugh at myself at this point. I mean, I'm 46 years in of being awkward as fuck. This isn't something that just started. This has just been my entire life. So, I mean, I didn't laugh at myself out loud, but in my head, I'm like, wow, of all the things I could say to her, that's what I say. Anyway, she was so kind and she's like, you know, I haven't tried it yet, but this other stuff, it's been delicious. And we started talking. And it turns out, of course, that she is the woman behind an organization called One Woman. And they just so happen to be having an event in Edmonton this weekend. And as we're talking, she's like, why don't you come? Come as my guest. I've got a ticket for you. I'd love for you to come. And I was like, oh my gosh. What? Like, oh my gosh. And I had looked at the event on Facebook. It had come up in my feed. I was probably in a social situation, scrolling. And I'd looked at it and I didn't do anything with it. I didn't do anything until I met this lovely woman. Her name was Charla. And her organization is phenomenal. So I went there today. I went to the event. And it was a beautiful group of speakers. Each of them had about 20 minutes to speak and share their story. And it was so inspiring. It was so inspiring. And I look at that and I go like, I could have went, I'm too awkward. Like, I'm too awkward. I can't talk to people. I could have had, but instead it was like, I am awkward as fuck. Okay. I am. This is what I have chose in the past. And it doesn't mean, of course, I always have to be it, but like, that's what I have chose more often than not. So cool. Like, let's not let it stop me. Let's still be and connect and talk to people. Like, it was just, it was so phenomenal. And then to have that and have it be her. And then the other cool piece with this whole thing is she wasn't supposed to be at the Edmonton event with Oprah. She was in the Calgary event with Oprah. She had a VIP ticket. She had a photo op with Oprah. There was some mix up and stuff. So she ended up getting a free VIP to come to Edmonton the next night. And had she not had that whole mix up not occurred, she wouldn't have been there, which meant I wouldn't have met her, which meant I wouldn't have went to the event today, and all of the other magic. Like, it's just, if we're willing to go beyond, like, don't pretend you're not something if that's what you have chose in the past, and you can still choose beyond it. You know, it doesn't mean I always have to be awkward as fuck. And what if we are whatever we are, and we be more of us no matter what? Like, what if we never allow things to stop us? Look at the magic just by me saying, how's the pulled pork? Clearly seeing she hadn't touched it. Like, what magic that created. And that's all, that's today. I get a sense there's so much more to be created in whatever way. And whatever is going to be created from all of it. And the willingness to put the phone away and not, believe me, I do not have a point of view about phones. I just totally get how much, for me personally, I use it as a way in those situations to justify me not reaching out and saying something that might be silly or, weird or bizarre, and be like, hey, you know what? Here I am. And so today I got to see her again, and I invited her to come play at the pool sometime, and just be us. Let's be us. Be awkward as fuck, or cool as fuck, or awesome as fuck, or whatever it is. Like, just be it and live and be willing to play in the magic that's created from whatever it is you're creating. So I know that was a long one, guys, but I was just so inspired to share all of the pieces, and I know I'm going to have so much more to share. And this coming week, so it's not the show this week, but in this coming week, this is going to be all about my experience with Oprah. I promise you will get to hear all about it. So have an awesome week, sweet friends, and I look forward to chatting to you next week.